Hey, my little sugar wiggles. What's up, my beautiful butterflies? How y'all doing? I see somebody that hit the like bell. That was you, I guess, Miss Joy, when you came through the door. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, I think I'm on two cell phones. I do believe I need to get off of this one. Uh-huh. That's what I need to do. Uh-huh. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. Hey, everybody coming in. What's up, Slim? You back? Hey, Miss Charlotte, how you doing? Y'all, I've been out there running my errands. Valerie didn't call, so I guess she got tied up. And it's all good because I really didn't have time to go stop and do the lunch thing, even though I really would have liked to seen her because Valerie and I have not seen each other in probably, God, I was gone 10. I've been back almost 5, 15 years. No, I take that back. Somebody passed away. And I remember her coming, flying in from San Diego. I'm talking about my girlfriend I was supposed to have lunch with today. And she was at a funeral and I was up in the choir, but didn't get a chance to go down and talk to her because she was in the family of the person who passed away. So, of course, they went out. And then I work in the kitchen, so I had to go to the back. But nevertheless, I don't know when she's leaving, but hopefully we'll get a chance to see each other. If not, we'll Zoom like we always do. What's up, my Sting? How you doing, sugar? Sting, I've been out there in them streets, baby. I've been running them streets. But mission accomplished. I got that tag. Baby, that line was out the door. I knew it was going to be like that. I got there at 3 o'clock. I did not walk out of there until almost 3:45. The line was down the hall. It's like a glass window. And the line was on one side of the window on the inside and one side of the window on the outside. But they moved them people up out of there. Then went in there and saw another girlfriend of mine, Desiree. Hadn't seen her in years because she moved away doing basically at the same time I did. And then she moved back and she was working in the registration office. And I looked over there and I'm like, girl. And she was like, hey. Yes, I've been seeing everybody today. But she told me she had moved back and she's working in that now. She used to be a beautician in the area too. So I got the registration tags and I watched the dummy. Didn't put it on. I didn't. I put it in the middle console, okay? So when police stop me, they won't give me a ticket because I just say, I forgot to put it up there. And usually what I do is, when I take the car to get it washed, I let them use the razor blade and take that one off and then put the new one on. But I didn't get to the car wash because let me tell you what happened. I took all those clothes that I took out the closet. I had stacked them up on the other sofa over here in the living room. I thought I was going to take them to the battered women's shelter like I always do. I go busting up down there and the man walks over to the car and he says, you got a donation? I said, I do. And so I went to raise the trunk and he was like, no, we're not going to be able to take it. And I'm like, why are we not going to be able to take it? So he said, we at capacity. We can't take anything else. And I was like, dog, man, I want these clothes out of my house. I do not want to ride them around in my car. So what am I going to do? So it occurred to me in class that the instructor told me when I went to the new job, he said, you cannot personally give any clothing to any children, but you can bring it to the front desk and you can give it to the front desk and they will distribute the clothes to the children. I said, okay. So I'm still down there in the area. When I thought about it, I turned the car around. I called HR. I asked them, I said, I have some clothes that I need to donate. Where do I take them? They said, you got 20 minutes to get them to the front desk. They locked the doors at 5. I wheeled that car back around and I felt so much better because now my children will have my clothes instead of a stranger that's got the clothes. See how things are working out? Yeah, so they got 2 big old bags of clothes today. And I'll be seeing them on somebody real soon. They always take the clothes out and they have a cleaners that they send the sheets and all that blankets and stuff to. So when people donate the clothes, they send the clothes out to the cleaners as well. So when the clothes come back to the cleaners, from the cleaners, then they'll distribute them to the different areas of whoever can wear them. I almost know who's gonna be able to wear them because I've been to all the units now. Hey, who else is in here? Ollie, I love your hair. You're a beautiful woman. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you for coming over chatting with me this evening. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all are not doing good with the likes, but y'all never do. I just don't know about my chat over here. Hey, LaWanda, how you doing this evening? But I got lots accomplished in that little time. I went to the dollar store. And I got some things that I missed the other day when I went in there with Kalia. I went in there, Monet. I went in there with her, and got the toilet paper, the paper towel, and all that. Then I thought about it. I said, you need to go back. You got some other things you need to pick up in there before you go to work tonight. So I went in there and I got them. What I needed in the dollar store, believe it or not, I left it in the car too. I needed some hoodies. I ain't never liked no hoodies. Since Trayvon Martin got killed off in Florida wearing that hoodie, I ain't never wanted to wear. I've never really owned but a couple of hoodies when I went to Baltimore. I think I got one with Old Ocean on it. I got a Houston hoodie. And I might have, and I got that black, the hoodie for February that I gave y'all thing the first year I was out here. That's the only hoodies I own. But you gotta have a hoodie in that place at night, baby. I don't know what happens about 3 o'clock in the morning, but you'll be sitting up there shivering. I got a blanket. I got my own blanket, the one I used to have on the bus. I got that blanket, and I got my rolling bag, so I got that blanket rolled up in my bag. I'm gonna have my hoodie rolled up in my bag. When I went down there to donate the clothes, I got some new shirts. I got a yellow one. Yay, these are our shirts we wear at night. So I got, whenever you're working, I got a yellow one. The lady gave me these shirts. I didn't even have to buy them. Look at God, okay? I got a purple one. I got, they just polo shirts, 3 buttons down. I'm not showing you the front because I don't want none of the haters to be calling down there worrying them people on the job like the FBI ain't already checked me out and the Homeland Security ain't checked me out. But they got the name of them on the front. And when I see Lexus, I'm going to ask her, is it okay if I come out on my YouTube channel with the name on there? So I have to ask first. I don't know. But we wear them out in public. I mean, when we leave in there, when we come in there. But y'all are so, not y'all, my chat, but some of these people are so hateful and so evil, I can't stand them. Because I know what they did when I was down in Dickinson. Hello, Ms.V, I ain't got no business working with the children. Click. I got an orange one. And I hope these kids like these loud colors. Some kids don't like loud. And I got my color, my favorite color, turquoise. Yeah. So I got one, and I got a gray one. They gave us a long sleeve one for Christmas. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 shirts, one for every day in the week. I'm good to go now. I can order some more later. Then that'll give me 2 days to wash them and start back over again. I'm loving this. I ain't got to be worried about my clothes and messing up my clothes. You can wear blue jeans. You can wear sweatpants. You can wear scrubs. So they have a scrub place not too far from here. And it's like a half price scrub place. The scrubs they wear in the hospitals. So I might go get some scrubs to match the shirts. And that'll be my uniform I wear at night. But it'll be after winter because that scrubs, they may have some thicker material. I don't know, but most of them don't look that thick to me. You'd have to put some tights on up under them. So let me see who else is up in here this evening. Hey, Miss Audrey. Everybody's speaking. Miss Audrey wants to know, Slim, how was your Christmas, sir? Miss Audrey, who was that you asked me about? Had I seen them lately? And in the chat, and I told you I didn't remember because a lot of times I speak to people in the chat, but if I come out here once or twice a day, I can't remember who's in what chat. It's too many people that I'm speaking to. from day to day, and then I leave this and I go out in the world and I'm talking to people in the world, and then I'm going on the job and I'm talking to people on the job. I can't remember. But you asked me about somebody, had I seen them? Slim is female. Good to know. Okay, because how we gonna know if you slim the man or slim the female? I don't know. Thanks for telling us. Okay, so now we know Chase is a man because we met him out here on my channel. He came up on the panel, and now we know Slim is female. Okay, Slim, welcome, sugar. They done started working you again. I told you they love me over here. Kendra Kirkwood. Hey, Kendra, how you doing? Y'all come in here and be nice now. You'll be able to stay over here. If you're not nice to me or the mods or the people in the chat, can't stay over here. You can't. We don't want ugly people over here acting bad and all that. Now, go on to one of them channels that don't do nothing but light up fire. One of them that's going to cuss you out when you come on there with the foolishness. This ain't the channel. We don't want all that. Slim. Oh, okay, excuse me, ma'am. Glad you had a great one. Okay. I kind of thought you were a man too, Slim, but I never asked. So I didn't know. In time, it always comes out, or you'll say, okay? You good, Kendra? Okay, that's good. You like the turquoise one? I do too. I thought this was so pretty. This is one of my favorite colors. This is supposed to be the color of my heart out here. That was a big thing 2 years ago when I first came on as a content creator. Everybody had their own hearts, but it's only so many colors of hearts that they got in there. So sooner or later, somebody gonna copy your heart. So I don't care. I've always said them hearts that mean nothing to me. Long as you send a heart to me, or even if you came over here with another content creator's heart, I don't care nothing about that. I don't own no hearts. I don't own no colors. That's how I think. Okay. So, yes, I like this one. But, I like loud colors, too. So, I like this orange one also. Love loud. Yeah. Like I said, I hope them babies down there like loud. The little children, yeah, the big ones, I don't know about them. Miss April, how you doing? Hope you had a great Christmas. Thank you for renewing your membership. I appreciate you, Miss April. She's a sugar wooger, y'all. Stopping through to say hi. Hey, Miss April, and have a fantastic and great new year. It's coming soon, Miss April. Tomorrow night is Christmas Eve, y'all. What we gonna do? Because I'll be at work tomorrow night. That's how I'm bringing the new year in, making schmanis, baby. What y'all gonna be doing? What's up, Queen? How you doing? That's my little princess. That's who that is. Lady Justice, hey, how you doing? Good evening. Ms.V, it was 00. Oh, okay. Hope she had a beautiful Christmas. No, she had been working lots of hours. Okay, that's who it was. I know you had asked me about somebody, but I couldn't remember who it was. So 00, hope everything is well with you, baby. Come in and let us know as soon as possible, okay? I understand. The people who follow me and are supporters over here and come into this chat, they work. They have a life. Even if they retired, they got something else they got going on. So they're not going to always be able to catch a live. And I can't have no problem with that. The views are always view when they catch the replay. It means the same thing. They just didn't catch the live. That's it. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Ms.V. I so love your hair. Thank you. Baby, my niece is going to be loving that when she catch this replay. Because she's been asking me, how do you like your hair? How do you like the hair? Then Sharita, the one who used to braid my hair before my niece braided it this time, she came and watched a replay, and she texted me and said that she loved my hair. Sharita would never have the time to do this because of her working, her husband working, and 3 children. It took Monet all day long. We started about 11 o'clock that morning. And I went to work and took her home and went straight to work. And I clock in at between 10:38 and 10:45 every night. So I don't know if me and Sharita will ever do this because most of the style she did, she just cornrowed it up and then I can make a ball out of it. So the way she works and her schedule and my schedule now, I'm not sure if we would ever have that much time to do it. But I was supposed to go down this weekend and do a sew-in for her. But I never did get together with her. The weekends go so fast for me because it's almost over. At 10 tonight, I'll be leaving home. My weekend is over. I don't even know what my days off, but I will have a schedule hopefully after tonight because when I talked to Alexis at HR today, she was telling me that I do know who my supervisor is after 5 weeks now. I know who my supervisor is, and I've already met her. I've already talked to her. Really, really nice person. Um, so hopefully I'll be able to get my schedule through my phone and keep up with the news of what's going on down there because it's a lot that can happen down there in a day's time. And I find out when I'm going to work. You did have a beautiful holiday, Miss April. That's good. That is awesome. Okay. Slim is laughing with New Year's Eve. Yeah, it's tomorrow, ain't it? Tomorrow, Tuesday. Ain't Christmas coming in? I'm Christmas. Lord, don't be backing up on no Christmas. I was too ready for Christmas to be over. I ain't lying to you, y'all. Because it was like, okay, I'm really not going to let this Christmas depress me. I'm really not going to, go back and think about all these memories of the past and days gone by. This is a different kind of Christmas. You by yourself now. You're not gonna sit up here and be sad. You're not gonna sit up here and be lonely. You're gonna keep it moving, and that's what I did. But I'm glad it's over, and I'm ready for a new year. I am so ready. Extraterrestrial. Hey, that's a long tongue twister for Ms.V. How you doing, sugar? Um, Sting is saying yes. Audrey 00 has been missing. Miss Audrey missed her first, and then when she said that, it was like, you know what? It has been a while since I've seen her. So hopefully everything is okay. We pray anyway. Justice came in too, because I see Lawana speaking. Okay. Hey, Shatika. Good evening and blessings right back at you. She always brings blessings in there. I love it when she come in. Yeah. I do too, Miss V. Your hair is looking fabulous. Fire. Thank you, baby. Y'all gonna make me get this every time now. No. I told them we got to adjust this hairstyle though, because it's too much hair for me. And the braids are too long. They make the hair heavy. So if we can take the braids up to about right there and let them fall right there, and then just let the loose hair hang, I'll be good with that. I'll be real good with that. But we figured out some stuff. Hey, Tasha T. Nose still dripping and running. But I'm going to take something before I go to work tonight. That's why I came out here early, because I told y'all I was coming back before I went to work. And I'm going to try to get me 2 hours sleep, and then I'll be good for the whole night. Up all night. So normally, what do I do at night? Well, I monitor the children. When it's my time, we rotate on monitoring the children in the room. And I eat my free food. I don't know what they had in the cafeteria today, but that's my free food. It's all the fruits you want, whether it's apples, pears, bananas, oranges. They have a big basket of fruit in every unit. They got all kind of snacks up in the cabinet, which I stay out of that cabinet because all them potato chips and Fritos and Cheetos and all that stuff up there and them candy bars for us. The children get no sweets. The only sweets the children get are fruits. The only thing they can have at night on my shift is fruit or water. Some of them can't even have fruit. Some of them cannot have water at night. So you really have to go by the chart in the computer to see if they ask for something. Me being new, they'll try to trick me. So what I'll do is I just tell them, okay, I'll be right back. And then I'll go look at the computer to make sure they can have fruit or water. And if they can't, then I just don't go back. That's how I do it. Hey, Tasha T, what's up, Nisa Pooh? Hey, Nana. Okay. Hi, Diane Padella. Can you please say hi to me, please, and thank you? I just did. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Both of them. Okay? Don't cost nothing. Hit the like button. Um, Queen, you mean New Year's Eve, not Christmas Eve? Yes, Princess. I think I corrected myself. That other princess coming in here trying to bug me. I'ma see if they have little Gator shirt down there too, small enough for him. We don't have no babies down there, so I don't think they're gonna have a shirt small enough for him. Mm-mm. I don't know which state has the babies, but they do have some babies in some of the states. Which one it is, I don't know. We have 7 to 18 where I am. I met a couple of them that's 18. So before they turn their 19th birthday, they're going to have to be shipped out to another state that will carry kids that will be 18 to another age, maybe 18 to 25. I don't know. But then we got a geriatric one too. Yeah, sure do. That's for them old ones. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, get my hand sanitized. I have to keep it close. And you got to be very clean down there because, baby, you can pick up some germs down there with them kids. They don't know to wash their hands. You have to tell them to wash their hands. And when I come in, I got to be taking these shirts off, throwing them in the washing machine, baby. But we pretty clean. The first person that comes in tonight automatically start cleaning the door handles, the windows. That's the first thing we do when we come in. So when you touch the door handles and stuff, if you don't have on gloves, at least it's been cleaned. We lock every door. So the doors are constantly, you going in and out of them, and you locking the doors behind you as you go out. I can go out into the foyer. I got to lock the door. So the door between the outside and the inside where you are, all doors are locked. Better keep that key. That's what you better do. Or you'll be out there bam, bam, bamming because you ain't got no cell phone with you. It was a lot to get used to. I ain't used to locking no door behind me everywhere I go. All the bathrooms are locked unless it's in the computer that they can go to the bathroom on their own. If they need to go to the bathroom, we go unlock the door and let them go in the bathroom. And then when they come out, after they've done what they need to do, wash their hands and dry their hands, flush the commode, everything they need to do off in there, they go get in the bed. They know exactly what to do. And then now I got them down there to just, you be jealous. Ms.V, can you tuck me in? I'm like, oh, Lord. I don't know. Maybe I just look like grandma to them. I don't know. And come on, baby. Get in the bed. Let me tuck you in. All right, night, night. Turn the light off. Look at you laughing. You always got something to laugh about. Hold on. Can I say Piper? See, y'all got to be children when y'all come in here and want your name called out and stuff like that. Y'all are kids. Be careful. Tread lightly, okay? Piper, y'all can call your name. Hey, Zaza. Yes, Happy New Year's in advance. We'll be back out here tomorrow if the good Lord say the same. And y'all done got y'all's goals together. Huh? Y'all know which direction y'all going in next year. Y'all just gonna keep on hopping in the same direction. You got anything that you want to accomplish next year? Anything you want to purchase? Big ticket items next year? And money you want to save for a big ticket item in 2026? Vacations you want to take? When ain't long. And all of a sudden you'll be right up on springtime. It'll be time to take vacations. Yeah. Time waits for no man. Now, Piper, you're going to have to be timed out. If you don't know how to, I done said your name once. See, you're a child. You ain't got no business in here. You're under 18 because a grown person ain't going to keep on and say, can you say my name? All right. moderators, he come back in with that again, just time him out for a whole 24 hours. I ain't got time for that. I'm finna go work with my children. Hey, Explorer Edwards, how you doing this evening? Get you some car seat fast acting gel caps. Car seat fast acting gel caps. What I'm gonna do with that, Elaine? Car seat fast acting gel caps. Car seat? I don't think you meant that. Come again, Elaine. Because I'm finna take that other pack of that 24-hour whatever it is that I had for the cold. And I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna spray my nose with that spray. I just took my vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin C, and my multivitamin and my blood pressure pill just before I came on here. So I'm good with my pills for today, okay? But I noticed my leg was kind of hurt today. And I also have noticed that anytime I get off of my vitamin D, see, I'm not used to taking the vitamin D every day. I had the extended vitamin D that you took one a week. And this plan I'm on now, what happened? That might be on a new plan. I haven't checked it. When I go back to the doctor, I'm going to ask him, can I have that one back? Because I like taking that pill once a week. But anytime I don't take it, my bones or my legs start hurting and stuff. So I thought about it today. I said, it's been 3 days since you took that vitamin D. You better go take it, okay? Yes, Queen, you can bob style boho braids. That will look extra. Oh, just do these in a bob like that, and it won't be so heavy. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Princess. Okay. Hey, Miss Annette. Hi, my beautiful dancing April love. Yeah, she's in the building. I missed my goal this year of purchasing another home, so it's on the list for 2025. You go for it, Riri. Maybe it wasn't to be had or it wasn't meant to be this year. A lot of times when we do things that we want to do and it doesn't happen, you'll see later on why it didn't happen. So maybe it was because new people are coming in the office and we don't really know lots about what's going on with that. You know, it could be a little bit of anything or everything. We don't know what the future holds. But long as it's on your goal list and that's what you want to do, you'll do it. People over here about business. They ain't about all that nonsense. Okay, Sting said, I get my vitamin D directly from the sun. See, I don't see the sun that much, Sting. I'm sleeping today if the sun is out. And you know the sun ain't been shaking around here but maybe twice a week in the last couple of weeks. Or the sun has gone down. Now, I don't know what time it is. It's 5 something and the sun has already gone down. It's dark outside. So I would miss the sun. I got to get mine through a pill. And that's been most of my life because all of my jobs have been indoor jobs. And I never really went out that much in the middle of the day to get enough sun. Now this summer, I got a lot of sun because I was out there in that pool all summer long. But during this time of year, I mess around and have what you get from lack of vitamin D. Is it rickets? Baby, I don't know what it is, but I'd have it. Zinc is good. I got zinc too, Miss Joy. That's good for a cold, right? I got some because somebody had told me that the first year I was out here, I caught a head cold, and they had told me about zinc. I got some tablets. I sure do. Thanks for reminding me. Smart people over here, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Sanda Maya. Hello. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Life of Patricia's in the building. Hey, thank you for coming in. Vitamin D3 should be taken daily, Queen. Ask your doctor what IU to take, 2,000 or 5,000. He had given it to me, Princess, and I don't know which one it was. It probably was a 5,000 because I was only taking it once a week. Whatever the vitamin D he gave to me, I only had to take it once a week. I would take it on Sunday and I'd be good until the next Sunday. But now He got me, the one I just took was 5,000 units. He told me to take that one every other day. But, sometimes I leave them out on the counter in the bathroom, lined up against the wall, so I won't forget it on a little tray. Baby, I be going in there and I be slinging stuff here, slinging stuff there, and in a hurry and be forgetting that stuff. Then when I get the aching or things ain't right, I be looking like, what's wrong with you? Why you got a headache? You don't never have headaches. Oh, you done forgot to take that blood pressure pill. Take it an hour later, headache gone, everything's good. That's the way my life is. Please read my last post. Thank you. What's your last post? Miss Audrey, I'm not seeing your last post say life of Patricia. The next post say Annette High. You're going to have to come back with it again. That's your last post, Miss Audrey, that I see. That's too far up there. You ready for life of Patricia? I know that's right. Bring this new year in. Okay, here you go. Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles, mismatched cleats and was fined $5,628. Where did they get that number from? Why not 5,000 or 6,000? It's against the NFL. Cleats company paid for the fine. Okay, but see, he just didn't want to follow rules. Now, if I know for a fact that I'm gonna be late if I clock in 1 minute after 11, the people give you an extra 28 minutes on the clock every night. That's over because you working from 11 to 7. So if I go in there and clock in at 10:38 every night, that's from 10:38 to 11 o'clock. When the clock hits 7 in the morning and you still not leaving exactly 7 because everybody may not be there that need to be there, you make it overtime on the front end and the back end, which is usually going to add up to be about an hour overtime every day. So that's 5 hours every week on overtime for 30 minutes on this side and maybe 20 some minutes on that side. See, he just didn't want to do right, Miss Audrey. That's it. He knew that. And he ought to be thankful that them people paid it. But what is $5,000 to them? Nothing. 50,000 ain't that much to them. Not when they making millions. Okay, now I go back down. Hey, Jersey girl, how you doing? So, y'all, while I was out there running around, I don't know how many of y'all keep up with the news, but Ms.V be trying to keep up with what's going on in the world. She ain't interested in nothing going on in nobody else's home out here, what they got going on, but world news, I be trying to keep up with it. So I'm riding down the road today, running my errands, and I saw where this came on CNN. There was a major hack by China that took place and breached the U.S. Treasury workstations. Did y'all know anything about that? Because that happened back on December the 8th. They just announced it today. You see how much is going on in the government we could be talking about while we out here talking about each other and tearing each other down. Now, ain't this more important to know about what's going on in your own government that could have affected some of us? Because it was unclassified documents. Nothing classified. We would be unclassified documents. Check this out. The U.S. Treasury Department notified lawmakers on Monday, today, that a China state-sponsored actor infiltrated the Treasury workstations. Informed by a third-party software service provider on December the 8th, that a threat actor used a stolen key. Thieves everywhere. The thieves hung on the cross with Christ. Wasn't there two of them? One on one side, one on the other side. A good one and a bad one. One said, "Don't forget me," and the other one didn't give a doggone. They've been around a long time. Thieves have. Okay, so anyway, so there's a threat actor that used a stolen key to remotely access an unclassified documents. The incident has been attributed to a Chinese state-sponsored advanced persistent threat. This was written in a letter by the Secretary of Management at the U.S. Treasury Department. Now, you don't think we got better things to talk about than each other out here on Chatting with Ms.V? That's what I'm talking about. Okay? I'll be keeping up with what's going on in the world because I want to know how it's going to affect me. We done have breach of credit cards out here. Some people got caught up in that. To me, that is just way more important than to come out here and just make up a lie on somebody or just tell a lie just to be telling a lie and you think it's funny. So you got your chat laughing and you got them over there. So that's what you want to tell the world? Huh? Come on. Let me see how y'all feel about this stuff here going on and what y'all found out that might be of interest to us over here, people who got something. People got something to lose over here. Working class people. People who have acquired things in life. These ain't no people that's just off here living off the system and, walking around with food stamp cards and stuff like that. I ain't never had no food stamps. They wouldn't give me no food stamps because I work, okay? I ain't never had no subsidized housing because I work, okay? So I'm trying to keep mine that I done worked for with me. So, and I'm sure y'all try to do the same thing. So let's see here. What's up, yo-yo? How's it going? Okay, wait a minute. It jumped. Let me get back up here to R2. I saw him. Right here. R2 Green 3. China hacks all the time. It's not reported usually. What's worse was the Social Security breach last year. Exactly. Because that affected all of us. Everybody got a Social Security number. Sure do. And random by hacking organization. And look how long it took. Who is that? R2. That happened on December the 8th. We about to bring in a new year. And they just not telling us. And probably wouldn't have said nothing if that letter hadn't gotten out. Did y'all hear Jimmy Carter passed at 100? Yes. Okay, and I was reading about him this morning when I first woke up saying he's going to have a state presidential funeral where they're going to keep him out 10 days. And it's something about they're going to take him to Atlanta. He's going to go to D.C. and then somewhere else. And then they're going to bury him next to his wife. And I was thinking this is more like a Pope type of funeral that they're going to have for him. But if you live to be 100, I ain't got nothing to say about it. Not at all. I don't know when it's going to start because it didn't give any dates or anything. Where the tissues at? Hold your horses, sugar. Okay, here I go again. Bleepers. Okay, let's see. Audrey, I feel sad for the kids with irresponsible parents. You work with them. You know how irresponsible those parents can be. Some of them kids never even heard from their parents down there at Christmas time, but they got loaded up with gifts and they were happy about that. Because in Unit 6, that's our advanced children. That's the ones that's getting ready to leave at some point. And they are all verbal. We don't have no nonverbal over there. So they were well aware of Christmas. Okay, well, let me go back up here. Where was I? Yeah, I was with Sting on Jimmy Carter. So I'm gonna have to keep up with the date of it because I ain't gonna be able to keep up with 10 days of it going on. But I would like to see a part of his service. That was a great humanitarian. I can remember when he went in office as a little girl. I was a little girl, and everybody was saying a peanut farmer. He was one of the greatest presidents they had, and that we have no wars when he was in there. The economy was good when he was in office. He got out. He built a lot of habitat for humanity homes. He was a great man. Him and his wife Rosalind back together again. What you eat, Queen? My food from last night when me and Miss Margaret went to the Mexican restaurant. I heated up the rest of it and ate it. And then I eat tonight whatever they in the cafeteria today. Ms.V having a refrigerator for me tonight. Life of Patricia's agreeing 100. That's news for you. You must be talking about the threat, the hack. That does, like the guy said, that happens a lot. And we just don't know about a lot of this stuff. And when you know who gets in there, a lot of us is gonna be shut down where we never gonna know about it. Just like all these felons and stuff he got when he was in there. Did you know about it? Till he got out of there. Right at the end. My friend. And ain't nothing gonna be done about it. They up there in New York now juggling back and forth as to this was done when he was a private citizen, but now that he's president again, and that's why he had to become president, truth be told, because had he not become president, he was gonna have to serve time. Now when he get out there the next time, he gonna be well off into his 80s. So if he have to go serve time this time, and who knows, it might be a statute of limitation on this stuff. By the time he get out 4 more years later, it'd be all gone. And he done put everybody he need up there in the Supreme Court. So, man, all he did was say it's okay to be president and be a felon. That's what he said to the world. Okay, when people elected him back in there. That's why when people come over here talking about Trump, get away from me. Okay, go unload the jails and let all the rest of them run for office. Okay, he did. Why not? Can't remember which state, but housekeeper heard 2 kids under 2 at a hotel. Cops found parents at a casino across the street. Everybody doesn't need kids, and everybody don't love their kids either. Now, my thing is, if you don't want these kids, give them up. They can go through a whole lot of changes in a system, but it'd be better than some of the stuff that's happening to these kids with their real parents. Sure would be. I've heard of kids being locked up and haven't eaten and frail and puny and malnourished, treated like animals. That just irks me to the hardcore of my bones. I can't stand that. You shouldn't have never had them, or you should have gave them up at birth. Queen, did you hear Trump wants Canada to be the 51st state? Yes, I heard that. I was like, this man, are you capable of taking care of the 50 states you got? And then you want to go and put Canada to fit a whole country. You want to take in the whole country. Okay, I'm through. People out there starving and the world in a crisis, but you want to take in a whole... I can't with them. I can't. Ain't no explanation for some of this stuff. Yes, thing, bless him. He can now join his queen. Exactly. If you did, don't be ashamed. That's just like reparations, says Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Okay, you doing good, Nisa Pooh? All right. Audrey, I feel sad for the kids with irresponsible parents. You got to. Do you know, I was just so sympathetic with them kids when they didn't even bother to call. And then it was one that was coming to see her son, and she uses her son against the daddy. And this child, I be wanting to bring him out of there myself and take him myself. He's such a good kid, and he doesn't really want to be there, but he knows that his mama don't want him. He know his daddy don't want him. His grandmother loves him to death. When I got that other night, they was like, oh, Lord, she on her way. And I was like, who on their way? And the girl that I was relieving, she was telling me, well, I ain't did much today because they told me to fold up all of his clothes, make them neat in the room, clean up his room, because on that unit, they have to clean up their own unit. They have to fold up their own clothes, okay? They're verbal. They have to learn life coping skills and how to live on their own if you're going to get out of there. But she'll come in there and she'll raise hell with the people who taking care of him. That I would never do. You taking care of my child and I'm gonna come in there and raise hell with you. How I know you're not gonna take that out on my child? Huh? Some things just don't make sense to me. But I feel you on that. On top of that, he was one of the best presidents we've ever had. Exactly, Sting. That's what I'm saying. No crisis, no problems, nothing. Life just went along like a song. To just he's doing good underneath the bed as usual. That must be the puppy. Oh yeah, yo, I did see where you got a new dog and something happened where somebody struck your channel or something behind the dog. That didn't make no sense. I saw that late night before I went to bed last night, and I was like, what kind of stupid mess is this? Why is people bothering people? I don't want that in 2025. Y'all go find y'all somebody else to play with on the playground. That is unfortunate, Miss Barbara. Lady Justice say starts January the 9th in Washington. Okay, that's when President Carter's funeral is going to start. And then it'll go on from there, I guess, throughout the other places it's going to go. And then his final resting place by his wife. Okay. Glad the housekeeper heard them crying. I know that's right. And these people who work off in these homes and know all this stuff going on, I could spank them too. She knew she hadn't seen them children, and why didn't you inquire where the children are if you the housekeeper? And if you got a housekeeper, you got money. Mm-hmm. Don't mean nothing, though. I thought he was related to the Kennedys. I'm not sure, Barbara. I'd have to look that up. Does anybody know? You were in elementary school, Jersey girl? Yep. Auntie, I'm having issues with New Orleans, morgue, and mortuary. What do I need to do? What you mean you having issues with them? Tasha T, do you have someone there? They're not releasing them? What's going on? Because they do have, I had to contact them about our cemetery. We have a family cemetery on the side of the church on Brown Road. I told you it was named after my grandfather. And they take care of the mortuaries and the cemeteries, but that was in the state of Louisiana. And I had to Google them and write them because what had happened was the church added on. They bought some property from my dad to make a parking lot behind the cemetery. And whoever did the measuring, the surveying of the land did it wrong and incorporated the whole cemetery into the church. While I was down there taking care of my brother, me and my little nephew, Attorney Brown, had to get together, and I had paid the people and sent in the paperwork and sent in the survey, the original survey of the plot of the cemetery before they bought it, and then the one after they bought it. But whoever did the survey for the church did it wrong and took in the whole cemetery with my parents and my aunties and uncles and cousins and brothers and sister-in-law and everybody else who buried down there. So Brandon was able to get it straight, but it took a while. When they get papers and stuff messed up at deceased people, it takes a while. I was down there from Memorial Day, what is this, 2024, so that would have been 2021, 2022, 2021, I guess. And from Memorial Day to August, when he passed, That thing didn't get straight until the next year, like around August. It took a whole year. The people don't move fast. But at least it's straightened. It's back into the Brown estate now instead of being with Pleasant Green Baptist Church. This went down. Hey, Miss Betty, how you doing? Prayers for the Carter family. Yes, because it was his son who announced his death. He passed away quietly in his home. That's the way I would see him going. But he lived a long, very fruitful, prosperous life. He did. Hey, Miss Renee, how you doing? Let's see. Barbara, was it Jimmy Carter or his brother that had a secret relationship with a colored woman that was his secretary? Miss Barbara, I don't know. You gonna make us look up all this stuff. If they did, I don't know. I never even heard that before. But a lot of that went on back in the day. They've always loved us. Always. I mean, I met the white side of my family over on Facebook. That's been over 15 years ago now. My cousin, Gwendolyn, Dr. Gwendolyn Hester, who used to work at Richland College in Dallas, she was a PhD doctor. She worked on her dissertation back when she became Dr. Gwendolyn Hester. And she did it on her roots. And she spent her entire life tracing her family back and wrote 2 books on my family tree. I was supposed to get with her sister, Renee, and we was going to come out here and talk about the family. Renee is so busy. I'm so busy. We have never got together to do it. But that is how we found the white side of the family. And we're all over there now on Facebook together. Before Big Papa died, my husband, we flew out to Durango to the first family reunion. And I was the only black, me and him, that went at the first one. Now, since then, they've had one in Detroit. And then they went back to Colorado again because most of them are up in those mountains. They mountainous people. But the descendant from the Rays started out in Germany and came over to the United States. 3 brothers settled in Colorado, and then they split from there. And Renee would have to tell you how he met my great-grandmother, but we actually have a marriage certificate with them 2 getting married. Etta, who I'm named after, would have been his daughter. Okay? So I can take you back to the late 1800s in my family on the Calhoun side, which is my mother's side. Don't know much about the Brown side of the family. Okay, let's see. My dad's body is ready for the mortuary. It's ready, but the coroner office is not trying to release the body. Okay, so do y'all need to pay some money to release the body? I ain't never heard of that before. Why will they not release the body? That's what you need to find out, Tasha. I ain't never heard of no coroner not releasing the body. After they get through with it, why do they need to keep it? Oh, my God. Google says Carter is half-brother to JFK. Okay, Miss Audrey, thank you. There it is, y'all. According to Google, when I worked at CPS, an engineer father was arrested at an undercover prostitution sting. He said his 3-year-old daughter home alone? That's stupid. How you gonna leave some little old children like that at home? Hey, Lakeisha, how you doing? I would never. And did never. It's an apartment complex I used to live in. They used to chain that little girl up in the closet at night and the police had to come. Why? What was she doing that? Look, if she was special needs, that's why we have behavioral centers, okay? Somebody called it an institution where I work, but it's a behavior center, okay? Advanced behavior center at that. Send them to us. We'll take care of them. We get paid very well to take care of them. Send them on down, okay? Trump say he won't have to vote anymore. I don't listen to nothing that man said. Explore with the Edwards. Canadians have no plan to be part of the USA, not with T being the leader. Y'all doing fine over there. Y'all's insurance is the best. Well, what he needs to do is go over there and copy y'all's insurance plan. Because y'all will be paying all this money we have to pay over here. Am I right, Princess? That's what he need to do. What he need to do, he ain't doing it. Heard Diddy had a nervous breakdown over Christmas, but denied going to the hospital. They also took Diddy, I heard, off of suicide watch. So now they got to be careful now, because taking him off of suicide watch, you heard he had a nervous breakdown. They just might be setting him up for another just kind of take him out there in the middle of the night. He passed away, or he hung himself. Because you know it's a lot of people involved in this stuff. And it's a lot of people that's over his head with money that don't want to be involved in this stuff. So Diddy is really in big serious trouble. And he knows it. Okay. Let me get on down here to the bottom. But find out why they won't release it, Tasha T. And then Google who is over the mortuaries, because that's who you're going to need to talk to. You might want to get in touch with your state representative also. Okay, Sting is saying they're half brothers. Okay, Carter and JFK. All right. Tasha, I'm sorry for what you have to go through. Hope it all works out. Exactly. That's a lot right there. When your loved one is gone on, and then you still got to fight to get the body to put him away decent and in order. My goodness. I remember that it was his brother. Okay. They said that I'm in California and my last sibling is in New Orleans East. What does that have to do with anything? Where you live? You in the United States? Ain't California a part of the United States? Ain't New Orleans in Louisiana? None of that ain't making no sense to me, Tasha. They gonna have to come up with something better than that. You better get on it, okay? Hey, Innocent Jefferson, how you doing? That's some crazy stuff. She wasn't special needs. She played outside with the kids during the daytime. We didn't know what was going on at home until the police came and arrested them and took her away. Well, she should have been taken away. And that is awful, to chain up a child when she should be in her bed tucked away sleep. I can't with these people. I think Jimmy Carter's late eldest brother or cousin was running president, I think in the late 40s, was part of the secret child pedophilia scandal. Barbara, you know more than me, baby. This is stuff I ain't never heard. Okay. Hey, B. Smittish. Well, I caught you live again. Yeah. I ain't got but 1 minute and I got to get on about my business. Tasha T say exactly. I'm going to keep you posted because I'm becoming overwhelmed. No, you can't become overwhelmed right now. Google, I'm going to try to see if I can find out tonight who you Google, first of all, that's over funeral homes and mortuaries. If I had known it today, I could have called Miller's Funeral Home in my hometown. What state is the man in? And asked Mr. Miller, who you contact? Okay, you say he's in the morgue. The morgue won't release him. That's the gist of the whole thing. This man has been in business probably, oh God, I'm 70, probably 50 years. because he took over the business from his father. Remember, that's the guy I was telling you my father worked for, and they were best friends in Monroe. But I can call him, and he can tell me who you need to contact, and maybe some kind of way we can find out some information. He's in New Orleans, so he is in Louisiana, so he gonna know. Okay. I will get it. They closed now. He's gone home. But I will call there tomorrow. I'm leaving it here on the table so I can see it. And talk to him and see if I can find out any information for you, Tasha. To just saying call human rights in the state. This is crazy. It is crazy. I ain't never heard of nothing like that. It's way over my head. Because you don't have to pay no coroner. You're welcome, Tasha. And when I come on, if I haven't, I'm going to pick up this other phone while I'm on here and see if I can get in contact with him. If I hadn't lost my other phone, I had his number at home. But when I lost the phone, I lost all the numbers. But I have to wait till he gets to the funeral home tomorrow and call him up. He's got like 5 funeral homes across the state. No, 4 in the state of Louisiana and 1 in Mississippi. So he going to be able to direct me as to what's going on and why. And then I'll be able to come out here and tell you what he said. First of all, she need to find out why the morgue. That's what I said, Sting, earlier. Why won't the morgue release him? What is it? I mean, they got to release him at some point. They just can't keep him there and let that be his final burial place. I don't know. That ain't making no sense to me. But anyway, y'all, I got to go get me 2 hours worth of sleep. I need 3 likes. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Let's see. Yes. Thank you. I'm putting up goals now because that's the new thing. Or is it 5 people subscribed? No, that's 5 people subscribed, I believe. Because the super dollars are over here. But however it go, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She said because she stayed in California and her siblings stayed. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Where you stay ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a part of the United States. So it's not like she coming from another country. Okay? Let me put that down. She stays in California. I bet this man gonna tell me he ain't never heard of such nonsense. Okay, so if you got a sibling that lives in New Orleans, which is a part of Louisiana, and he's in New Orleans, why they can't release him to the sibling? Okay, let's see. Sound like it might be a balance owed. That's what it's got to be, something about money or something for them not to release him, because they just can't hold you there because you live in another state. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's see. But anyway, I'll do what I can to find out whatever information it is. What's his name? Put his name in there so I'll be able to get a man a name of the deceased father. Because he probably going to ask me and I'm going to say, I don't know. Lady Justice said a doctor may need to sign off on some documents. Not sure. Me either. That could be it too. But that's what she got to find out. I'm waiting on you, Tasha T, to put his name in there so I have his name to give to Mr. Miller when I talk to him. Terry Wayne. Okay, you can take that out, Tasha. I got it. Take that comment out. But I do that tomorrow. Let's see. I don't know what time I'm coming on tomorrow because it's my first night at work. And I don't know how things are going to go. But you can take that comment. There you go. Thank you. I didn't want to leave his name in there. Okay, y'all. It's been fun, but Ms. V's got to run. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Thank you for the 5 new, I guess that's subscribers. Because they got How many's in the chat? How many likes? They got a dollar sign. That's for donations. And the 5 must be subscribers. But I got 5 of them. However it goes, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, y'all take care. Aaron, catch that replay for me, baby. This thing is saying balance. Oh, no, ma'am. The state will bury you after a certain amount of days. I know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna find out as much as I can for this thing tomorrow. From a person who's owned a funeral home for over 50 years, and he came from California as a lawyer and took over the funeral business when his father got sick. Before he passed away. So if anybody would know, he would know. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me. And I'll see you good guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Love you much. I'm out.